What's up guys, it's Ed back again from TechSource and welcome to yet another detailed camera comparison test. This time we are facing off the iPhone 6s Plus against the Galaxy Note 5, but before we jump into the samples, let's take a quick look at the specs. The iPhone 6s Plus has a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera with an aperture of 2.2 that can shoot up to 4K resolution, whereas the Galaxy Note 5 has a 16 megapixel camera with a 1.9 aperture that can also shoot up to 4K resolution. For front-facing cameras, the iPhone 6s Plus has a 5 megapixel camera that can shoot up to 720p, and the Note 5's 5 megapixel camera can shoot up to 1440p. So without wasting any more time, let's sit back, relax, and take a look at some samples. When it comes to autofocusing, the 6s Plus does a great job. It utilizes its Focus Pixels feature to detect the object quickly and focus with 100% accuracy. The Note 5 has blazing fast focusing speeds, and it's a lot faster than the iPhone 6s, and I find that funny because last year it was the complete opposite. It seems like the roles have been reversed. For daytime video, both phones shoot really crispy video at 4K resolution. The Note 5 has a much wider field of view and has much warmer colors compared to the cooler colors of the iPhone 6s. The iPhone, however, has a better dynamic range. If you guys pay attention to the mountains in the back, you can see that it's overexposed on the Note 5, whereas it's not so much on the 6s. When it comes to low-light video, the Note 5 appears to have brighter and more clear footage. Then again, it's kind of expected with an aperture of only 1.9 compared to the iPhone's 2.2. There's also a lot less noise from the Note 5 footage. For the stabilization test, both phones were shot in 4K resolution and were strapped on a device to ensure a very accurate stabilization reading. And from the footage, it's evident that the Galaxy Note 5 has a much better optical image stabilization. What's up guys, and welcome to the front-facing video and microphone quality test portion of the video between the iPhone 6s Plus and the Galaxy Note 5. Both of the cameras are being shot in its highest resolution, and also there will be an audio icon somewhere on the screen that will indicate which phone's audio is being used. Also, if you guys are listening to this on your headphones, you can hear the background noise. I'm going to stay quiet for a bit. For front-facing video, the Note 5 not only has a much wider field of view, but sharper footage as well, thanks to its higher resolution. The dynamic range, however, is slightly more balanced on the 6s, as it doesn't completely overexpose the background like it does on the Note 5 in some of the situations. For the microphone test, the Note 5 has a much louder and clear mic, which also picks up a bunch of background noise, whereas the 6S is more on the quiet side, picking up less background noise. Let's take a look at daylight pics. So as I said before, the Note 5 shoots more on the warmer side, whereas the 6S sticks to the cooler colors. I also find that the sharpness on both photos are identical despite the Note 5 having more megapixels, which is pretty odd, but it is consistent throughout all the photos. For selfies, I really like the wider field of view that the Note 5 offers, however the colors tend to be a bit more saturated, and you can tell by comparing the color of my shirt. Exposure is another thing that the 6S does well. The dynamic range is one of the best I've seen in any smartphone, and it's consistent through every picture. The Note 5 does have an overall brighter image, but at the cost of overexposing some areas, mostly the skies. You can't even see the clouds on any of the Note 5 pictures, whereas it's completely visible on the iPhone 6S. Now, if we're talking about true to life colors, the iPhone 6S pictures are the most accurate. The slightly oversaturated pics from the Note 5 throw off the accuracy of the colors. My subscribe pillow in real life is more accurately portrayed by the picture from the 6S, and the same goes for the mustard bottle, Kickstart drink, and the Cricket Bucks. For low light performance, both cameras do a fine job. The difference is very minimal, but the 6S actually does better, and here are a few examples. The number on the door in this shot is somewhat readable on the 6S, where it's kind of blurry on the Note 5. Another example is the picture of this mouse. You can still see the designs on the poker table right above the mouse, whereas it's much darker on the Note 5. And lastly, the most obvious one out of all the pictures, the 6S image is overall much brighter than the Note 5. Last but not least, we have the flash, and honestly, both phones have a really great flash, so no complaints there. So both phones have exceptional cameras, and they also have their own strengths and weaknesses. I honestly can't pick a winner in here, but the results were right in front of you, so let me know which phone you think has an overall better camera, the 6S or the Note 5. So that does it for this video. If you guys enjoy my camera comparisons, feel free to hit that like button and let me know which phone you want to see go up against the 6S by dropping a comment down below. Thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.